Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I was thinking about something that I wanted to share with you. People usually don't get angry when you don't give them what they want. They get angry when you get them used to receiving and then you stop. That reaction isn't emotional, it's neurological. It is withdrawal. And let me give you a painfully relatable example. You're on a plane or a public transportation. There is that kid crying, screaming, throwing a tantrum. 2 hours straight, no pause. We all get it, we were kids once. And yes, his mother is trying her best to ignore him, not react to him, so she can discipline him. But let's be honest, deep down, you know exactly what's happening. This kid isn't crying because he's some sort of evil or spoiled by nature. He's crying because his brain is conditioned, previously trained, and used to instant compliance, toys, screen, candies, attention. And today, right here in a metal tube at 30,000 feet, his mother decided to break that pattern. So all of us, all the passengers have to pay for it. We all have to suffer. The kid isn't reacting to discipline, he's reacting to a broken dopamine expectations. That meltdown is literally the sound of a reward center, reward system crashing.
Non-stop and nerve-jangling screaming and fussing. They even covered their ears to drown out the 3-year-old.
And here's the uncomfortable truth. The problem isn't that she's disciplining him. That's totally fine. The problem is timing and inconsistency. So, I think she either should have never trained him to expect instant gratification in the first place, or broke that pattern privately, not during a public hostage situation. Because once that pattern is set, breaking it causes chaos. Same exact psychology applies to adults, relationships included. I have a great friend named Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy. He's a great guy. He non-stop complains about his wife. She's ungrateful, she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she's unappreciative. She gets so mad at me and start insulting me when I don't buy a gift on a Valentine's Day. Ridiculous stuff. And the first thing that crossed my mind is not that, oh, she's so awful. No, I don't think like that. The first thing that I think about is, Jimmy, you trained her to be like that. It was your fault. Jimmy always initiates, always compensates. He's the one smooths things over with her. So unfortunately, that behavior became the baseline. Then there is our other friend Sammy. Sammy never bought any gifts for his wife, not for anniversary, not for Valentine's, not for anything. Yet his wife loves him. She adores him so much. Why? Because the brain, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The brain doesn't judge fairness, it judges patterns. Jimmy, in this case, he's a great guy, but he doesn't have any experience. He created entitlement. Sammy was also a great guy, but he was a little smarter. He created clarity. It isn't about romance, it is about operant conditioning. They call it in psychology baseline shift. When you give too much, too often, without reciprocity, your effort stops being perceived as generosity and starts being perceived as owed. So when you pull back, the other person doesn't think, oh, maybe I should step up. No, they think, why are you depriving me? Why? Because the brain is selfish. The brain is lazy. It always thinks, how can I get the maximum amount of reward with the least amount of efforts? That's why selfish and ungrateful partners are not born. They are conditioned and trained. So I hope you don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Oh, I'm not telling you to not be generous. All I'm saying to stop being unconscious. Before you give to yourself or to someone else anything, money, efforts, pleasure, attention, love, anything, time, stop and ask yourself these questions. Am I building autonomy or dependency? Am I reinforcing growth or comfort? Is it reciprocal or is it extractive? Am I inflating somebody's ego or entitlement or not? Because every repeated pleasure, every repeated pattern becomes a contract, and the brain doesn't like that. When you take it away, it feels like a punishment. And by the way, this isn't limited to relationships only. It also applies to kids, substances, scrolling, pleasure, validation. I talked about it in one of the videos before. It's called hedonic adaptation. The brain recalibrates upward always. What once felt as a reward becomes the minimum acceptable dose. And hey, I could be wrong. This is just how I see it. If you see it differently, please tell me why in the comments below and follow me for more.